Халуун нулимсан дууч би. Ирхүү. Тасинда.
How cash betrays the trust of his team or his men, hoping to save his own cowardly ass. The difference is, at least a snitch is human, but a rat is a fucking rat.
Black. We're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war. But it would also be irresponsible of me to just let this moment go by. If the world is watching and not putting forth that we're part of the narrative, that we own our politics. And so I'm launching one of the boldest movements that I've ever launched. And it's called Our Black Party. Okay. It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation. Not at all. We're not a part of the conversation. We don't have any political power. We don't have...
All right, Diddy, damn, I'll let you cook, bro. This is my show. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 6:50. We did it today. Shout outs to you for joining me on this weird ass day. We peaking. I'm letting the peak rock. We peaking. Welcome to Live at 5. Today's show is Rat Out and Cash Out. If you see something, pay nothing? Should have put a question mark at the end of that? Pay nothing? No, I'll do it later. It's more of a question. Pay nothing? I hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Guys, this is a double whammy. No show tomorrow. This is also a Friday show. So shout outs to that. Date night with this lovely lady up top. July baby. See up there in the corner. Right next to, first of all my handsomes are on the side. Okay. All of my hands. But I got date night, so not gonna be here tomorrow. Sorry, not sorry. All right, date night. All right, shout outs to. Well, no shout outs to pornography. I'm just gonna say that pornography has gone too far. They are now asking for passwords. They want you to accept cookies so people could be in your business. They want you to build a password and some sort of account. Dude, that's too much. They want your first digits of your social. They want you to fill out a gotcha. They want to send you a confirmation email, then you can send it back to them. Dude, I'm trying to flick my bean.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. I'm just trying to flick my bean. Get out of there. Date night. Welcome to Live at 5, guys. The only show that starts at 6:55. We got a good one tonight, guys. We're going to be talking about where does the money go after you snitch on your brethren. You are your own personal Captain America. Hero, if you will. And you're supposed to get that reward. Where does the money go? I got some stories. I got some scams. I've always been skeptic when you see those big numbers because this government does not give out shit in those numbers, not even under duress. Even during COVID, no one received like $20K or $200,000. The scammers, I know everybody who scammed on them PPPs. I missed out on that.
Did that make you feel a certain way? Did that make you feel a certain?
Too good. Sometimes you got to be dirty. Maybe. I thought my drug dealer broke up with me, or I thought that he was in trouble with ICE, because you never know what's going on out there. Luckily, he is not. Fuck ICE, by the way. Stay away from my drug dealer and his friends.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Did you feel?
Break your faith. You mourn it.
All right, listen. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do affirmations because we skipped them yesterday because of time. I'm not going to do it. X going to give it to you clearly because we have a topic. And I'm already behind. So it is what it is. Felt good about 650 though. So it still feels good. So we're going to do some affirmations, guys. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that starts at 650. Starts off a lie. The only thing that's different is the lighting, if you could tell. I have a Friday light on a Thursday. And that is not what I normally do. So this cheers to you Thursday and Friday show. Cuties on this side, gangsters on that side. All right. So like I said, today's topic again, rat in, cash out. I just want to, like I said, find out where the money's going to and how much does it cost the state to fund these programs. And are they working? Because you know how lucrative that is? If I could get $20K for cleaning up my neighborhood, it would make me do it more. Oh, Markov is back. He's going to be upset because you said you was going to send me something in my email, and I never got nothing, Markov. So that's on you. Emails in the mail. There she is. Date night.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family, really of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't?
Hey, cutie. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. Date night. All right. Super excited. I'll tell you about the date night after. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Or maybe Saturday. Shit. May do a woke goat. Who knows? Shout outs to Markov. Thanks for joining me in the chat. I hope you're doing good. How are you, Markov? I hope you're doing good. Shout outs to Kick. Shout outs to a couple of followers. I got four strong. Right after we did the woke goat, we got 2 more followers. So that's how we like it. Keep that shit going because we need it. We need it.
I wish a nigga like, subscribe and share.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna get into affirmations, guys, and then we're getting straight into the show. Shout outs to Black Woman, shout outs to Live at 5, shout outs to Basquiat. I'm letting it peak. We're peaking. All right. We're peaking. I try to put it down, it doesn't want to stay down, so it's up. When it's up, and as they always say, when it's up, it's stuck. All right. We're going to do affirmations, and then we're getting into the show. Welcome to Live at 5, the only show that says 650. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere else. Where am I from, Markov? I think we spoke before, but it spells weird. But I am from America. Where are you from, Markov 23? Let's wait for Markov. Let's all wait for Markov. Great. Okay. Great. Great to hear from you, Markov. Thanks for your contribution to the chat, as always, and spending your time here. Appreciate you. All right. Let's get into, you're in the U.S. as well. Which part, Markov? Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. This is the bot again. We're botting? All right. That's enough of that. We spend enough time on the bot. That's bot music. Every time the bot from Kick comes in the chat, we waste enough time. All right, affirmation time. Thank you for joining me live at 5. The only show that starts at 6:50. Let's get it going. Okay. She said that's as big as I could get. I was talking about guns, but we all know they can only do so much. I was talking about guns. But all right. I'm gonna get into these affirmations, and then I have a marker of anything that you want to send. My email is here. How about this? Send me your work in my email to my email address. Yep, I got it. I got what you mean. We're talking about graphic design. That is something we could talk about after the show. But I'll tell you what, until I get some donations, I don't have any money to pay you, my friend. So let's just, think about that. Think about your choices. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Uh-oh, more people asking for money. What's happening here? Siobhan Parker. I got a profitable offer for you, 100. I got you any 13K, same day drop. You paid me 6K. When it hit, I don't need login. Is this the same lady's name from the mayor of Philadelphia? Is this the mayor of Philadelphia? I'll just tell you what to do, and please, I don't need any fuck up and no bank or any info involved. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna load you 13K. And once the bag hits, you send my cut of 6K. And I'm gonna load the money to an app for you and move it to your cash app in just 3 to 5 minutes process. Okay, well, let's double it. Because Papa needs some more money. Let's double it. We'll come back to this. Let's double it. I think that I tagged her when I put up the... I tagged all the Sharon Parkers when I did the Philadelphia video a long time ago. So she's probably got tagged in that. Good stuff. Okay, so let's double it and make it 40K. I'll send you 10K. ASAP. There you go. Making fucking deals.
I don't need.
All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get into these affirmations. Let's see what's going on. Let's hit the top. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, shit. No.
Always will be there.
Rest in peace, Michael Madsen. You are a fucking gem. He's like one of my favorite actors. I didn't watch one of his Markov. The email is there. I gotta say this. I watch all of his shit. Not his new shit. That old, he's done a lot of wacky movies on his way out, but what's happening here? Going too fast. It's too much. This is sad. Rest in peace, Michael. I hope that you're still fucking slicing people up in heaven. Kicked ass in Reservoir Dogs, as he always does. Spell Reservoir wrong. There he goes. We did it. Yes. Yes.
Yo, that's racist!
That's also known as an algorithm.
Yes. Rip. Rip, daddy. Such a cool dude. Cool ass dude. Down to his bones. Down to the bones. Oh, shit. Right? Me and my wife were talking about this the other night. Might have to just skip the Asian one and go straight to the American. Fuck it. I ain't got time to watch all these Squid Dogs. I mean, all these Squid Games. I ain't got time for all these games. Gotta rewatch Reservoir Dogs 100%. I'm always, you know me. I'm always down for that.
Always will be there.
Rip Michael Madsen, because he is a phenomenal actor. Oh shit. Speaking of phenomenal actors, Cate Blanchett in Squid Games, sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. She's growing on me. I wasn't a big Kate Blanchett fan, but I watched the movie where she was a lesbian, and I'm gonna tell you what. I fucks with her. Squid Dogs.
What? Let's check.
Shout out to Squid Dogs.
I was like standing on the corner drinking 40s, smoking weed. And so,
like I said, this is a Friday show, so we getting it in. Shout out to Bosky. Shout out to Date Night. Who's that? Who's that? I tried to get one of him in the 90s, but they wouldn't let me crop it. It wouldn't crop right. It wouldn't crop right. That's as young as I could get him. My Instagram name is HunterPlays17456. Markov, I got you. Right after the stream, bud, I'm gonna check out your work, and we could talk some more. I promise you that. Shouts to Squid Dogs. What kind of music is it? Definitely punk rock. Maybe punk. Maybe punk and punk jazz. Shouts to punk jazz.
this is the Asian pork rind.
Yeah, what up? All right. Sad news, good news. Kate Blanchett. So, I forgot the name of the movie where she's a lesbian, but I'm going to do this. I'll just put how I'm feeling, which is 100 for this. 100. New avatar, guys. New avatar. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Westbrook partners with newly formed studio Zuki for global anime push. What the fuck is this? Oh.
Does that make you feel a certain way?
This is actually be turning into X gonna give it to you. I will Jazzy Electric for sure. I like that. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. I will follow you, Marco. I promise. Right after the chat, you got one from me, bud. Actually, if you follow me first, I can see that on my phone, which I won't do now, and then I'll add you. So send me a friend request, Markov. So Jazzy Electric, for sure. Squid Dogs opening for whom? I'm gonna say they do jazz covers of 90s cartoons, Powerpuff Girls, things like that. And they open for a Cher cover band. Or Cher herself. I think they're together. For some reason, Cher spoke to me. And it was in a monotone. It was like this. All right, that's enough jokes. Come on, guys. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I wish a nigga.
I need subscribe and share. Wait, is what? Say it again.
What are they doing?
All Negroes?
ODD, Odd Negroes.
Oh, Odd Negroes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go online at Odd Negroes. What is he?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you guys.
It was nice speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
That's Marcella. Here's my thing. I'm all about Black people making anime, but they can't be out of love and making anime. Anime is about love, friendship. You know, it's not. You don't have to necessarily be heterosexual. Will, I know that's out of that. I know that's out of the question. But I'm just saying, you got to be in a good place to make anime. So I hope that they don't let their energy trickle down into the art. I know that what you call it. Don't get me wrong. Clearly, Jada's anime was dope on Netflix. So if it's anything like that, sure, I'll take it. Why not? That's probably good news because that anime wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty cool. So if it's anything like the Jada's anime, I'll take it.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Always love me some Will Smith news. I'm freezing? Oh. Yeah, I know. Lag. It's probably the rain. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, it's probably the rain. It's fucking me up. Hopefully I'm back. I'm moving. Hopefully I'm back. No, actually I'm hot. It's actually pretty hot. All right. I'll check your Instagram. I just followed you. Check your DM. All right. Will do. Appreciate you. All right. Let's get into these affirmations. Hopefully it stops freezing. Maybe because I'm logged into here. Hold on. Let's log out. Hold on. Okay, got it. Hunter, followed. Got you, bud. Shoutouts to Chance the Rapper. Speaking of something I'm not gonna be doing tomorrow, new music. I won't be talking about any new music. So yeah, I was logging into Instagram on my phone, so it's fucking up. But thank you for giving me a heads up. Hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully not too much lagging. Probably the rain now. But so Chance the Rapper dropped a new single today called Tree with Lil Wayne and Smino. Guys, I already heard it. I couldn't wait. It was one of those things, like, I couldn't wait, and I also reposted it. And you're not gonna guess who liked my repost.
Did you feel that?
Smino, guys. Not only this, I don't. If you've been watching this show, I've been stalking Smino.
Yeah.
No, real shit though. But she said, "Oh wow." Yes, that's what I said. I said Smino, Lil Wayne, and Chance. You already know. So thank you for your spending your time hearing your words in the chat. So yeah, literally got ready, brushed my teeth to that song today. And I'm gonna say this. It's very black. Chance is back, baby. He came back from Jamaica. He went to Africa. The song is about black women.
The African American woman is the backbone of the black family. Really,
smoking weed. That's why it's called Trees. It's got like an excellent Erykah Badu flow. If you hear it, you'll know the song. It's out right now, all platforms. And Smino recognized my repost. So yeah, I know he got. Thank you for your words. You ain't got to go there. Yeah,
Pagala, all that jumping is making me nervous.
He told me to take my high yellow ass inside the house.
I shouldn't have went to Jamaica, and I wouldn't have never went to a Jamaican juve as a married man. No, never gonna. How am I gonna go to date night at the Jamaican juvie, dude? You already knew. Also, thank you for your time and your words in the chat. So, also, I wanted to say something I was going to say tomorrow. Got to get it out the way. No show tomorrow, date night. I signed up to Gab, which is the racist Twitter. More racist than regular Twitter, if that's even possible. But it's like a specifically white-based platform, and I signed up to it. So what I'm going to do, as odd Negroes, with the emblem that's not there in the corner today, because I have something better there in the corner, top left, right, my right, your left, whatever.
We're not standing by no more again.
So I signed up, and I'm building a rapport, and I'll be able to do a full GAB rundown one of these Fridays. My second ID name is gotcha. Look, hey, I followed you, Markov. I got you, brother or sister. I'm not sure if you're male or female. Didn't go to the page, but I got you. Still my brother, though. Still my nigga for checking out the chat. All right. So, yeah. Let's get back into the affirmations. This is good news. If it's anything like the anime, I'll take it. I care about this. No emojis because I don't know yet. Oh, hey, that's me. We're immortal, and the gods like to remind us. That quote was a look at me talking about it. Leon on Leon.
Okay.
Oh, you nasty bitch.
That was inspired by Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is my telenovela of video games. It is one of the best franchises that exists. People sleep on it because they hate history. I'm not a history buff. I'm not a big history buff, but I'm slowly turning into one, I guess, because the more I find out about it, the more I want to learn more. So I guess I'm becoming a history buff at 40 years old. Hey, it's never too late to learn. Like Diddy. Shout out to Diddy.
Regular. It's regular. No.
Because now I got a Diddy button because everyone's gonna be apologizing to him, and I want to be. I don't have to apologize for anything. I didn't say shit. I never posted any lubrication videos, so I might have liked some, might have laughed. Nothing wrong with laughing, but yeah. All right, you can reply to me so I can start making it work. What you want, you got it, Markov. Right after the stream, my brother or sister, either way, my nigga. All right, thank you for reposting that. Look at that, awesome. Guys, go check out Woke Goat right now. No, not right now. If you're watching the stream, stay here. Don't go right now. But after the stream, go check out Woke Goat. Excellent show on YouTube and Kick and Instagram. Full show. And of course, the Ass Blaster Quifrito. All right. Liking your own posts. We went to the Polish Festival. That was fun. That video is available. Growth is realizing Samsung is way better than Apple. I already like this post. Good to share it again, though. Hell yes. I think that there's a few. No, Markov, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that on stream. I will send you everything in an email and or DM or something. But thank you for your time and your time in the chat. So yeah, there's a lot of people who say these things like, oh, broke people can't afford an iPhone and that's why they say that. But then those same people are the ones who complain about that phone all the time. So I'm torn between like who's telling the truth? Do we not get iPhones because they suck, or do the people who have iPhones have like buyer's remorse? Have like bias remorse, and they can't take it back. So it's kind of like, I already paid for $800 for my cell phone. Fuck you. It works fine, and it doesn't work fine. After 5 years of struggle, ChatGPT solves medical mystery in seconds and sparks debate in Silicon Valley. Sure. Well, these are old. Wait, hold on. Where are we? Are we at the top? All right, let's get to the top. All right. I was scrolling. Those are last week. Let's get to today's. All right. Affirmation time's got. We made it. All right, let's get to the first one. Imagine yourself genuinely happy and living peacefully, doing what you love. I do every day. As long as these
I wish a nigga
like, subscribe and share.
As long as these donations start coming in, that'd be great. I'll do it even longer. I'll do it forever, actually. But for sure, every day. Love this. Biscuits. Every day. Next one. When God is with you, it's irrelevant who's against you. That's almost like blue and red, like a Republican thing almost, but maybe not. When God is with you, it's irrelevant who's against you. Yes, for sure. It doesn't matter who is against you when God is your homie. That's always been said. You gotta, this sounds like Batman too. Let's get a Batman thing. Batman, when God is with you, it's irrelevant who's against you. Does that say Marcelo on that shirt? Oh, yeah, it does. That's crazy. Rounding out. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. He was also on a lot of drugs. Drugs will take you a lot of places too. But definitely, but you listen, with no imagination and or on drugs, you're going nowhere, buddy. You're going nowhere. So you need imagination. It is an actual vehicle. Love it. Like this. Bam. Love it. Next one. Don't want to double up. You know, you don't want to use the same emojis over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Be like a tree. Chance the Rapper, new single called Tree, out now. We're talking about trees all day. It's all about ganja, guys. Nothing makes you focus like ganja, guys. Okay, be more like Tree. This gets Karate Kid. I'm going to risk the gift. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. What do we got? Anything, Karate Kid. Whatever you load up, I'll take. Computer, don't fail me now. You want to give me the new one? You know I don't want the new one. You know what I want? Oh, yeah. Yes. 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 There we go. Perfect. And I like it when the system works with me. But that's kind of what we're talking about tonight, actually. Rat in or rat out. We're talking about the system. Does it work with us or against us? Snitching on your brethren. All right. Try not to give the best parts of yourself to the wrong people. They don't care if you can stay afloat or sink. That is fucking facts. Wow. Where's my wow face? Alexa, give me my wow face. Holy shit. This gets holy shit. Holy shit. That's so good. So good. Because they don't, they'll watch the boat hit the bottom of the lake. They'll watch it. They'll watch the boat hit the bottom of the lake. So, fuck them. Don't spend too much time thinking about what other people think about you either. They're not doing the same thing. I promise you that. They're taking a poop. They're just taking a poop. All right, moving on. That was it? Oh, fantastic. Parts of me makes me feel like she made it short so I could get on with the show. Maybe not. Excellent work, as always.
American woman is the backbone of the black family. Really, of the whole American family. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was. I know I'm getting a phone call.
When did I say Capalison? Uh-oh. So my friend sent me a video of Cynthia Erivo speaking on the thong song. I done had it up to here where people, I've watched the video. It's not disrespectful, thank God, but I'll share it with you because she's going to sing the thong song. But my thing is this. My white friend, his name is James Chauffeur. You'll see his handle. He's my white friend. Yeah. She's going to be talking about it. But my thing is this. When I think about Cynthia Erivo in a thong, it reminds me of a Auschwitz summer calendar.
Once again, I'm not an activist. I'm just caught up in the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit. I don't need.
I promised my white friend that I would share the video on stream of this witch. This is for edutainment purposes only. Thank you for your contributions to the chat and your words and your time as always. Which friend? Yeah, white friend James right here. All right, let's see what she's got going on.
Unnecessary. You have a key change. There's a praise break at some point in this with his voice. It's ridiculous. You don't need to say. And
I couldn't put the words on it. Yo, her hands are diabolical. Dude, I don't understand her hands. Like I said,
subscribe and share. It's free. Absolutely free.
Oh shit, liked by Negro and Vogue. Shout out to Chastity, member of our Negroes shows. Check out our previous shows. I think the one up when you go to the page is still Shaniqua, which I gotta fix that. I was probably down our latest show, but I gotta fix that. But her hands are diabolical. We were looking to see if she possibly got some sort of hand surgery. Since when do hands grow? Oh shit, we going there. We doing it. I'm not doing it. Do yourself a favor. Google Cynthia Erivo. I know James didn't expect us to go this way. He was like, well, they probably enjoy this sister. No, James, I appreciate you sending me this because we can't stand her. We don't like her. We can't stand her creepy ass hands. This is not. We turn off black love when it comes to her. She's gotta go. No, she's gotta go. No, she's not an ally. We don't like her. He probably thought that I thought that I was gonna say, oh, look at this black beautiful black sister talking about Cisco. Wrong. Don't speak on Cisco's name. Okay? Don't speak on his name. You talking about past host of MTV's Sweat Off or whatever that show is called. Beach House. MTV's Beach House. He was a host on that. Excellent host. Every episode. He had every hair color. He never danced with women. That's okay. Overrated. Dancing with women is overrated on TV. Switch it up. How many times you see men dance with women on TV? Switch it up. Cisco would sometimes dance with the dudes. Oh! And that's okay. That's okay. He switched it up. Into the Dragon, my favorite album. Thank you for your contribution and Truth in the chat. Shout out to the Truth. That's the truth.
This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Into the Dragon. I purchased that with my hard-earned. Yes, Unleash the Dragon. I know what you meant. Into the Dragon. We should watch Into the Dragon again. Shout out to Bruce Lee.
We're not standing by no more getting killed.
Purchased that album with my hard-earned cash. Danced around like it to a fool. Beginning to end. Where were you when Unleash the Dragon came out? I know where I was. I was in line at Tower Records, making it happen. Better than any Dru Hill album. Fight me. Clearly made himself better than any Beyonce album. Fight me. That's probably far. That's far. I don't know. At least he writes his own songs. All right. It's probably too far. There's no proof he liked none. No. I didn't say that. I did not say he likes men. I did not say he likes men. I just said it's overrated to dance with women at pool parties on TV. So when he wasn't doing it, I wasn't hating. Not that there's a no. Of course not. Absolutely not. Thank you for your contribution to the chat. You're 100% allowed to like what you like. Listen.
You've got to love life to have life. And you've got to have life
It's also
to
known
love
as
life.
an algorithm. It's a word that some gay man made up.
It's towards the end. And what it's going to be doing. Can we turn it up?
Is this for entertainment purposes? Flag the damn video. Let me hear it. Let me breathe it in.
Why do you need to do that? Why do you need to sing that?
You have to.
Said I like the way. Why do we need this? I like the way. You need that thing. And this is going to go on for a full minute or two. Baby, oh, whoa. It has to continue. And you're still singing to the end of the song. You're singing about a thong. You can't tell me that that's not a good vocal, because it is a good vocal. That's a brilliant vocal for a song about a thong. So you heard me.
I can hear her hands. I can hear her hands. Like when she did like this click. I heard them click. Like it reminds me of she's got like alien hands. It reminds me of Alien. It's like Alien. Like that those really creepy. I heard it click. That's what I'm saying. It's like a. And then when she wears like the bustier stuff, she's rocking. I'm not really sharing. She's rocking. Is that a
voice for something that you wouldn't expect a voice to be used for? To sing like this when singing about a thong. That whole end section, the whole.
Cool. James, thanks for sending me this. Pumpkin. Shout out to the chat. Pumpkin head hands ass nigga. James, you might have thought Nosferatu ass. Thank you for your contribution. Let's go. Listen. She started this. She started this. Get them Nosferatu ass hands out of here and keep Cisco's name out of your goddamn mouth. Stand witches. Oh, not all, but some. Not all witches are bad. Just her. She's a bad witch. Oh, send her back to the well. All right. James didn't think that was going to happen. But James, I love you, buddy. Keep sending me videos, and I will keep showing them on the stream. That's what we do here on Live at 5. We share art with friends. We share art with friends. Shout out to Nosferatu getting it in.
Does that make you feel a certain way?
All right, let's get back into it. Write out and cash in. If you see something, they paid nothing. So, again, thank you for your contribution to the chat, as always. I see another person jumping in. Listen, if it looks like a mental breakdown, you know what to do. Don't just stand there.
I wish a nigga would like, subscribe, and share.
Go to Odd Negroes. Odd Negroes anywhere. We're there. So the reason why I wanted the situation started, for me, I passed by on Staten Island. There's a very huge cop shop poster that's right before the ferry. And there is a like, I guess, like up to like $10,000 to $20,000 that they offer if you tell someone who shot a cop. And I'm like, wait a second, man. Like, what if someone shot a cop? What's it worth for me to snitch on that person within the neighborhood? Because, like, first of all,
You're a fucking pig.
I don't got to do shit. If you got hit, that's the price of putting on that badge. And that goes to all y'all. That goes to corrections. That goes to all y'all. And I say that because you take that job, just like a soldier takes a job to go to war. And then whatever happens,
Regular, it's regular.
So I'm saying now that doesn't go for the convict does not have to get smoke from the correctional officer because I'm there serving time. We already did an episode about that. HOTTOCOs, hot POs that got to go. Go check it out. That's still on YouTube running. Kick and on Kick and Instagram full video. Already talked about them. But what I'm saying is these guys, they come out with these tempers and then they act like we're supposed to act like children and not put hands on them. They get hands put on them. They get hit by cars, yada, yada.
We're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by.
All right, so let's get into the show. I'm going to start with a strong video, just explaining what I'm talking about, what I want to go, the reason, I guess, like just like the gist. The program that I'm talking about that was on the billboard, it's called Cop Shot Program. They offer anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 for anyone who tells you, or if it leads to a lead. So $10,000 if it leads to an arrest, and $20,000 if it is an actual just spot on snitch action. It's private. It's privately funded, and it's only and the money supposedly comes from donors and not the state. I did my due diligence.
Once again, I'm not an activist. I'm just caught up in the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
To figure out if this fucking program is stealing from us and out of the budgets and all the money, or maybe the kids, because you know how they do. They don't give a fuck. But it wasn't. It doesn't steal from the budget. Allegedly, it is a privately funded initiative cash reward program that gets some sort of like community welfare program that they get funded, and then they pay it forward by giving to the people who call in, and they consider it rapid justice, and they consider it like making citizens reprimanded or so-called deputies of the state or whatever. It's probably how Andrew Zimmern happened and all that other bullshit. I don't know. No. Nobody needs to be a deputy. You know what happens to the deputy? He lives, but the sheriff always dies.
Regular, degular. It's
Follow us on
regular, no.
Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
All right, so I'll get into a story. I guess I have one story. We'll start hot out the gate because I want to know if it's a scam or if it's a power play. Is it something about them maybe getting double back on a double end of the money? So I snitch, that person gets arrested and they get a cut of that money and I get a small reward. Is that a situation? Let's look at some clips. I didn't look at any of them, but I am sure that they should do the job. Welcome to Live at 5, where we are sure it will do the job. If it's your first time joining, you know what to do by all means.
I wish a nigga like, subscribe and share.
We'll have a 5 on the show set to 650. Look at those eyes. You bet. That's how we started the show.
Like, this is me right here, all day, every day. God damn!
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that's a game show in the Philippines. Where they make them do karaoke over various creatures. Weird shit. So first we're going to get into if the cash rewards actually solve crimes. Then I'll get into a story of a woman who got scammed, didn't get the money, something like that. It's something about, she's talking about the process. And then I'll get into an actual story. Well, I guess it's right here. I'm spoiling my own shit. But we get into the actual story of a story I got where the cops swooped in and took somebody did something to somebody else that somebody.
It's twisted. Somebody did that thing to somebody else. That somebody maybe has. It's crazy.
Like she said.
He told me to take my high yellow ass inside the house.
Okay. Let's get this going. We ain't got all night. It's not gonna be a long one, guys. Welcome live at 5. The show starts at 6:50. We tried to go early. We always try to go early.
What are we talking about? Oh, come on. Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast.
But I guess you did.
Be right back.
6 o'clock. As I said, the story goes. 6 o'clock. Maybe now I got the fly.
What is reality?
Make sure this is on 720 because we don't want no problems. Sure. Okay. Let's get into it. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere else in the world. See you in the chat. Share the video. Donate to that Cash App you see probably here. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm saying donate to the Cash App. It's not up. It's not up. All right. It's up by me. I'm supposed to put it down here on the thumbnail. But looking good. John Walsh is looking good. And of course, Cutie on the building. All right. Let's get into what this lady talking about.
You've probably heard of Crime Stoppers. It's that program that lets people share anonymous tips to help solve
Crime Stoppers offers Crime Stoppers that leads and arrests in any unsolved felony crime.
Which got us wondering, with so many shootings in Portland, do cash rewards work?
Well, it's a motivator. It seems to be a motivator.
Henry Gripper is a retired Portland police officer and the guy behind Crime Stoppers of Oregon.
On Saturday, November 7, 2020, at approximately 7:33 in the evening, Portland police responding to the report of gunshots.
You're the voice of Crime Stoppers.
I have been that for a lot of years. Actually, believe it or not, I get a great satisfaction out of the Crime Stopper program because these cases that are unsolved, time moves on, but for those people that are left behind, the family members, it doesn't.
On the night of Friday, January 26th,
Crime Stoppers of Oregon started in 1983. The local nonprofit helps publicize unsolved.
Someone, which is okay because they all do the same thing. They all have the same thing. Nonprofit, they pay per calling. Nobody knows if anyone gets the money because obviously it's anonymous, and it's the same thing. So you could say it's in Portland. Maybe someone in the comment or whatever watching would say that has nothing to do with America. It's this. They do the same exact thing in Portland. That as far as these catch a criminal thing that we do in America, same thing. Just the crimes are probably less crazy, probably.
Words over the past decade, Crime Stoppers of Oregon has solved more than 300 cases.
The media is the.
Often people are afraid to speak up, so Crime Stoppers allows them to remain totally anonymous by using the website or mobile app. A person is given a code number and never asked for their name, even if they collect the reward.
There is no way of tracking your email address or your cell phone number or anything like that.
But again, the question is, do these cash rewards work? To find out, I spoke with Arthur Lariggio. Hi there, how are you? A criminal justice professor at Loyola University, Chicago, who co-authored an evaluation of Crime Stoppers in its early years.
I am one of the few researchers
who receive government dollars to study Crime Stoppers.
It's difficult to pinpoint how much of a factor rewards played in people calling in tips, since they're anonymous. You can't go back and ask them. But the research did find cash rewards, no matter the size, helped raise awareness and motivated some people to call.
Money might be what puts people over the edge of their waffle.
Do I think that they don't? Thank you for your words in the chat. Do I believe that they don't have call ID? Well, here's the thing. I'm like this. They right, exactly. So no, all right, so right. It's just like it's me, Jerry. Where do I get the money? I had to give me my dollars. What I need. Nah, that's not funny. Hey, this is Jerry. I said that thing. Come meet me in the alley. Probably not. That's probably like how to get murdered again. They definitely say they probably promise them that they won't tell them. They have to make a promise that they don't tell them who told them that information. But my only problem with snitching, thank you for your time and your words in the chat. My only problem with snitching is like they're gonna keep using you, dude. Have you seen any show? Every single show they will use your ass until you all use them. White Boy Rick, Freeway Rick, Ricky Rick. I mean, I'm just saying the list goes on and on. A lot of Ricks, but the list goes on and on. So it's like they like to use you, and you don't necessarily get financial freedom for doing the right thing. So again, is it worth it? That's what we're trying to figure out tonight. Thank you so much for your words in the chat, as always.
They want to report the information, and that may provide enough incentivizing for them to cross over.
Does the amount of the reward, whether it's $1,000 or $10,000, matter?
Our research showed that it doesn't matter. We determined that the size did not make a difference.
Recently, the FBI has also offered rewards to help solve several shootings in Portland, including $25,000.
I heard someone say with money that even though they have money, they still feel broke because they're constantly trying to get money, and that their condo feels like an apartment. Now, I don't know if that's like, you see like inflation on us, on poor people, is so heavy. You can feel it. It's like temperature, it weighs on you. But then like, what's inflation on a celebrity? Is it that, they say things like, I'm not buying that house. I don't want to get the big ass house. I want to stay humble in the condo. So it's kind of like those condos are getting small on them, Just and if the condos are getting small on the celebrities, could you imagine what actual living is to people who don't have the means, like myself?
Yeah, all that jumping is making me nervous. What I need.
So it's like if they're feeling some sort of like attack on their wages, we're dead, guys. We're dead. Sorry. If celebrities feel poor, we're dead.
It's also known as an algorithm.
Leading to the arrest and conviction of the people responsible for the fatal shooting of Michaela Marie Harris. The 18-year-old was killed near a line of food carts in downtown Portland in July.
If anybody has anything to...
Spoilers, this look like Queens. Look all these edges. These edges are in Portland? Excuse me?
The African-American woman is the backbone.
What are them niggas doing in Portland? NIP, NIP, niggas in Portland? Sure. I'll take it.
But even with a reward and the promise of information,
$1,000 or $1,500 is not even enough risk.
Lionel Irving is a gang veteran who helps steer kids away from gangs. The problem, he says, people don't want to be considered a snitch.
The community say, oh, go tell on them. See, tell them what you saw. They go in there and tell them what they saw. Then they go back home. Now their house getting shot up. Their kids getting beat up.
So that fear of retaliation is real.
Yeah, it's a very real thing, right? And Portland is a very small city.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the
And one
last
more thing to keep in mind. Even though rewards may not solve a lot of crimes, there's real value to the community. It shows the victims haven't been forgotten. Detectives are still following up on leads. And for those who might have information, it can provide the encouragement they need to come forward and provide an anonymous tip.
It's like, give me your money, all right? Give me your money, okay? He's like, hey, guy. And the guy turns around with a knife and he goes, I'm not your buddy, guy. Then he turns around with another, don't call me your buddy, friend. I can't imagine a gang in Canada, but who knows? They probably wouldn't like that joke. Fuck me up. Shout out to Canada. It was just Canada Day the other day. Shout out to syrup. Shout out to poutines. Shout out to gravy. Welcome to Live at 5, where we talk about food.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5-ish. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock. 6, 5. That's it.
All right. Let's do another one. And then we're gonna get the HE double hockey stick. Shouts to Canada again. I didn't know they had gangs. It sounds ridiculous. No. Ronnie. No. No, Ronnie. This is with her cat to get her own show. Do we have to donate? Does she have a GoFundMe? What do we got to do? You know? She's been dancing with her cat in our living room since TikTok started.
Regular.
I need her to have a cat show. I know she has. I sound like Onaja. I need her to have 14K. First of all, I need 20K so I can fund. I want to be her manager. I love cats so much. I could do cat rehearsal, cat training. If you're watching this video, the lady, I can't get her name, the lady who dances with the cats, the woman who dances with cats.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts.
Holler at me. We can work together. I'm in cat morning, so I'm down to work with cats. So hit me up. All right, let's see what this lady's talking about. Welcome Live at 5, the only show where we proposition ourselves for a better work. Because look, guys, nothing is forever. Make sure this is not on 360p. Oh, ill. Look at that. That's what you always got to check. I don't care what anybody says. Guys, if anybody calls you a nerd for going into the settings, yeah, I know who you are. There's everybody who gets a new video game and you spend 20 minutes in the settings. Don't feel bad for that. You're a nerd, but it's okay. You just like to tweak things. You like the bips and bops.
They're so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave? I was
just talking about nerd shit alone. People already left the room. No, they did. They're still here. I'm making a joke. But YouTube did give me a disclaimer showing me how to grow my channel. Fuck you, YouTube. I'm working on it. Oh. Alexa, share screen.
Crime Stoppers offers cash rewards. The police department does not. So after that story aired, I heard from multiple voices in our community, including a woman who told me she's gotten reward money more than once for her Crime Stoppers tips. So I met with her to hear about her experience.
Now, look, this is awesome. I've never seen the story, and I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Welcome to Live at 5. You probably never seen this before. That's awesome.
We're going live.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
Is always a rat. Awesome.
Do you think Crime Stoppers works, the tips hotline?
It does. I think it really does. If she had been given some guidance on how it actually worked, that I thought this could really help the next person. And that's why I reached out to you.
Teresa didn't want to show her face on camera, but what you need to know about her is that she is paying attention.
I was at my local convenience shop. I walked in and I heard a great tip. Where the crimes are happening, they're happening where people are listening.
And then talking.
And them talking.
Yeah, it's worth it to listen.
It's worth it to listen.
Teresa has received multiple cash rewards from Crime Stoppers, but she's also embraced the idea that what you know about your community.
If you watch this show, I am a firm believer of snitching, as long as it's dry. Or was it wet? Wet snitching. Wet snitching. Dry snitching, not a fan. Wet snitching, fan. Just be clear about your message. I am a tattletale. I like telling on people. That's it. Dry snitching, sneaky snitch, no good. No good. So it's like, if you're doing it just to clean up your community, you shouldn't be penalized for that. And verse 48, I say hurrah to the people who snitch on those terrorists in the neighborhood. Because you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
You want to follow us on YouTube.
Really and truly, I'm just picking the lesser of the evil.
I've been hearing that a lot.
So it's like, yeah, take the terrorist out of the neighborhood who's shooting up people and tell the police about what he's doing. And by doing so, you are a hero, right? But in the interim, yeah, the neighborhood might look like you're a snitch, but you saved the neighborhood. I'm not talking about people who kill cops.
This is me right here, all day, every day.
Why aren't my views going up? Why don't I have more views? It's because I keep talking about killing cops every episode. I'm not saying kill cops. I'm just saying you shouldn't snitch on someone who kills a cop.
You're a fucking pig.
If you know anything, just that one little piece of evidence will give you something.
If you could be on a Crime Stoppers billboard, what would your message be?
How's the billboards?
To call. To call. I really would like for them to call.
So I wanted to talk about, based on maybe the two biggest reasons that people do not call Crime Stoppers. The first has to do with the actual police investigation. To Sergeant Tim Fitzgerald in the KCPD homicide unit. He told me that people think they're information
or someone walking in that area.
They think that us helping them do their job is not good enough. Could you imagine getting assists and saying you're not good enough? Fuck you, do your job.
You may think that that's not important, but they don't know what we know already.
Bottom line, Kansas City, don't doubt the value of what you know. Just call.
And there's several cases where a lot of the tools that we use are not going to help that investigation, where there are people that know this information and
that
are out there. And in order for us to proceed further, we need so if those people would just come forward with a name anonymously, then that gives a detective a huge break in the case.
Here's the other big reason I'm told people don't call in their tips. Let's say I earn a cash reward, maybe thousands of dollars. How do I anonymously pick that up? As I told you last time, only about 40% of those rewards are ever claimed. Teresa?
Now, that is what you were saying in the chat. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Yes, how do they collect that reward? So, we're going to find out, like, how do I get that money? How do I go unleash my dragon? I got to get a Cisco button. That's what I've learned from watching Cynthia Longhand, witch-ass. What I learned from her is that I need a Cisco button. I think I need a button that goes, love it when the beat go da-da-da, something like that. Not necessarily like thong, but maybe that. Maybe some Cisco ambiance. I just found out she sings. I know she sings. She sings in the movie too. Nah, Broadway shit. Not for me. Maybe she can make it to Lin-Manuel Miranda Part 2. Who knows? How would they collect the reward? That's the question you asked. Bringing it back. And now we get to see. Good times. Welcome to Live at 5.
I'm going to be caught. They're going to know who I am. Everyone's going to come looking for me. I was petrified.
So, I asked Teresa to walk me through what it was like when she pulled into a bank location, much like this one.
They're going to give you another code word. They'll give you a location. Pull up to the drive.
I'm sorry. Is it not just like the joke that I said? You meet me in the alleyway, and I'm gonna drop off the bag. Then take that bag, go all the way up there. Don't stop until you see the green flag. Why do you make it so hard to get my bread? First of all, if I did your job, give me the money, okay? Listen. Stop. Everything is so much harder after the fact. I'm not worried. If I already snitched, you can't be worried. You're like, listen, I need some money, right? Speaking of needing some money.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
You're living on the edge. You're living dangerously, and you're already out there. So who cares, right? If the person gets locked up, you probably are afraid of what if he's in a gang. The gang's gonna get you. Sure, most likely. Like a lot of these guys are not solo, unless they're just like a psycho killer. Always lock up the psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? But her scenario sounds like she's afraid of, like, there's multiple versions, like there's a gang. So she's like, I can't snitch because I would never be afraid of the family trying to kill me. Fuck that. Who cares? Your son's a murderer. Snitch on him. Who cares? Ooh, the mother's gonna come and kill you. Who cares about that? All I'm saying, the father, maybe. The daughters and sons, possibly. But they probably all agree that their sibling and or son or daughter is a murderer. So water under the bridge. I'm saying this. If you snitch on a random psycho in your neighborhood and you have to live under fear that that gang who doesn't know any better, that they have a psycho, first of all, like the mob, if they get locked up, the next one takes over. That's it. They don't go after the person who snitched. You get pinched. That's it. That's the end. The next one takes over until you get out. The circle of life.
Regular. It's regular. No.
The fact that you still have to be in fear that there's somebody that's not down with locking that nigga up after doing all these terrible things. That's idiocracy. That's stupid. Shouldn't be. Once you do the crime, I should be able to snitch on you and get paid. You're going to jail anyway. Just let it be. Don't send anybody after me. Oh! That sounds crazy. And then also, I get it. You're gonna probably get out of jail if it's not a life sentence. But I think we're only snitching on murderers. So if it's murder, you're not getting out. So anybody else is gonna kill me for a murderer? What are we in the medieval times? That's not an eye for an eye. That person killed someone. I told the authorities I get to live. That's how that ends. That's it. If someone kills someone, they don't deserve to live scot-free. They should suffer consequences. Sorry, and that includes police as well.
You got window. You hand the teller your little password card, and she turns around. She looks for your little password envelope, and you're off, and you're gone
with cash.
With cash.
The only person you ever interacted with face to face is someone who works at the bank.
It's someone who worked at the
You
bank.
never had to give your name.
I never had to give my
They never
name.
asked for your name.
It was scary.
Yeah.
The very first time, it was scary. I was shaking because I thought my identity is going to be revealed. Once I had the first one under my belt, I was like, oh, okay. I believe in the process.
Remember, you can call police directly with any information you may have. But you won't remain anonymous when and if you do that. The only way to keep your name private, like Teresa has done multiple times, is to call Crime Stoppers at 816-474-TIPS or visit their website, kccrimestoppers.com. They've been in Kansas City for 40 years and have a complete record of anonymity with every tipster they've ever had.
You know, we talk about her all the time, so to hear her and how that process works is very fascinating.
And the detective actually said, if people would just talk, you can call for more than just homicides, obviously, but that's what they get most.
She doesn't know that the graphic is covering her stomach, so she doesn't really have to block her stomach like that. She could just probably put her hands professionally at her sides at the desk and not draw attention to her stomach, and then the graphic would take care of that. Look, the weather's right here. You don't even got to do all that. They got you covered. She can put her hands down. You chose to wear that on TV, so.
Tips on. He said if people would just call, it would be such a different feeling about crime.
I bet. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. All right. We're almost at the end. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be sour. All right. We're almost at the end. I got one more clip, 1,000 clips, and then we only have time for a few. It's okay. Maybe we'll revisit some of this stuff. We're never revisiting any of this stuff, but maybe, who knows? Maybe on a Woke Goat, we'll come back to the snitch lottery. That's what I'm calling it. Should have called the show Snitch Lottery. Whatever. All right, gonna get into one more clip, just about people who steal from these pools. And why? How does that happen? How are you able to take money out of the reward?
Oh, you good? You good?
Everybody that's been tuning in tonight, I want you to know you are my nigga. I appreciate you dearly. This is the last show of the week until Wednesday, date night. No Friday show. But if you're tuning in tonight, we could look at this as a Thursday and Friday show. So thank you for joining me. And if you can, share the video with your hands, your working hands and your working brain, and put somebody else on something that's cool and fun and informative. Well, I think it is. All right. I know it is. Oh, confidence. All right.
I wish a nigga
Big me, big. All right. You can join us. Thank you again. A lot of praises. This is it for the week. I'm not. Hey, I'll miss it. I'll miss you. I'll miss you tomorrow. But it's date night, guys. It's date night. July. Birthday season. The only black guy on that show, the bald head, he plays a gay cop. He killed his wife in real life, and he is serving life. So that's kind of like, I don't know. too close to home. The what is it? Art imitating life. Art imitating life, exactly. Okay, so let's get what's going on with this police officer who did what to the what now? He stole a lot of money. He stole some quiche. Speaking of quiche.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook.
I wish your nigga.
We'll be right back.
Subscribe and share.
Come on.
So I put it out. Thank you for joining me. Live at 5.
Crime Stoppers reward money totaling more than $18,000. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
According to federal court documents, since 2018, Erica Hutchison worked for Memphis Police Department in the Crime Stoppers office. Her task was to sort through those tips and then pass the tip into a database that Hutchison also had access to. Records state from August 2023 through Hutchison Stoppers database. Then, as detailed in the documents, state in late 2023, tips for 2 separate crimes were approved for Crime Stoppers reward money. But days before that reward payout was scheduled, Hutchison updated the database system. It's unclear if she knew that system maintained an audit history listing which user made the modification. What we do know, January 10th, Stoppers payout location and witness, KB, the person Hutchison had been conspiring with, pull up and pick up the reward payment for both of the tips.
Shouts to KB. You sound like Squeeb. Shouts to KB.
Records go on to state Hutchison and KB fraudulently obtained $18,500 in rewards from Crime Stoppers. She resigned in April while she was still being.
What's the business?
Yo, that's racist. It's also known as an algorithm.
Go back to my home country. We can get reconnected with your roots and go back. All that jumping is making me nervous. Delete so much because they have superpowers.
Delete. On top of salary, this is actually what the show's about. You want to watch Dip Tuck? This is about shit like this. You go on leave, you resign, and then you get charged for a fucking theft crime for stealing federal funds from the job you worked at. If you've never seen the show, it's kind of like this. Imagine that. Imagine a cop being a bad cop, but turning it up a notch. That's what the show's about. Show's about letting you know that cops are bad. Sure, everybody know that. Listen.
This is me right here, all day, every day.
You're a fucking
It's so excited for you to be a part of this experience, the fans. So you want to leave?
Let me tell you, fucking pigs. Okay, so look at the piggy. The piggy gets hungry. It gets fired for doing some dumb shit. The piggy resigns that after he gets on this desk job. The piggy gets hungry, and it starts to do this, and now it goes back to prison. The piggy goes to prison. What's the deal? What is the word? Why do they insist on being evil and then taking the badge? Just don't take the badge.
Radar, sonar, laser beams, jets, tanks, submarines, megathons, ace bomb, napalm, all this shit will kill you fast.
Internally investigated. June 3rd, she was charged in federal court, and that same day, she pleaded guilty to federal funds. 2 weeks ago, she was sentenced to 6 months in prison, $2,000 in restitution, and must follow a list of additional terms, including getting a mental health assessment and counseling, take a financial literacy class, and get substance abuse.
This is on God, okay?
Once again, I'm not an activist. I'm just caught up in the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
Really, the whole American thing. I mean, who wasn't raised by a black woman? I know I was. You know what? I'm getting phone calls, so I'm going to have to put a pause in this conversation, which I'm really enjoying.
On God. My wife woke up today and said police need to have mental health. Mental health checks. Somebody's either check these cops. She said their brains ain't working. Something's wrong. I don't think it's like a money thing. I think it's like she was like, if they're intentionally hiring people that they are all fucked up mentally, is that like a
White people. White people think.
what could it sort of train a psychosis? We would have to call Rorschach for this. That's too much. They're saying it right now. She may have mental issues. It's like show worthy for someone to be a police officer and do what she did. They said you have to be crazy.
White people. White people think.
They jump so much because they have superpowers.
Demonistic behavior. Sorry, I don't know what that is. What do you mean now? Now she gets the psych test. Because they said that's some wild shit. No, that's just an episode in The Shield. That's the episode in The Shield right here. Now she gets the counseling. Now they want to check her for alcohol. Nigga, she was drunk and crazy when she walked in, that bitch.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world, the legit, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
Working with MPD 17 years. WREG investigators requested Hutchison's employment records back in September. The city sent an update Tuesday saying it's still in the process of retrieving, reviewing, and or redacting the requested records.
Redacting for sure. How you gonna tell us they redacted?
You're right, I shouldn't have done that. It was wrong to kiss you. You're right. You're right.
How are you gonna tell us you're gonna redact the documents? We're gonna say you something.
I was like standing on the corner drinking coffee.
We're winning. You see what's going on. So whatever you can do to help financially would be fantastic because we have to beat it. If it's $5 or $10 or $100, whatever you can do.
They got me because they sent that to the news. They got me. I'm broke. They got me. I'm breaking now because they got me. They sent that to the news that they're gonna send them redacted documents. So they was like, "Don't worry, we'll make sure this shit's blacked out. You won't see shit."
That's 6 months sentence.
The audacity of these the police department is just ongoing. All right, let's wrap up this video. Hilarious. Whoa. Pigs. Piggy.
First executive director told us this afternoon that this officer was caught due to internal safeguards, and she's now.
That's what's up. So it's just they can always have their hand in the justice bag, if you will. So it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky to see if it even works. I don't know if it works. If they can have access and make up stories, how can I know if we're having some sort of like reward system to the citizens? One second, I gotta say my wishes to my wife. Hold on. May the world around you be safe. What do we do right here? We play the joint.
Snitches and rats are not the same thing. Let me break it down to make sure y'all see what I mean. A snitch is someone minding other folks' business, defining them from needs and they can sell for a price or trade for some other form of compensation. A rat is a trader, a concealer, planner, or visible participator. He doesn't sell secrets for power or cash. He betrays the trust of his team or his family, hoping to save his own cowardly ass. The difference is, at least a snitch is human. But a rat is a fucking rat.
So I do not know if they are actually helpful for us to call them. Doesn't seem financially secure. It actually seems like it's up in the air. It depends on the cop and it depends on the crime. So if the state or the crime want to pay out, then you'll get your money. And if they decide to do the right thing, you get your money. It depends too much on morals and not too much on facts. So that again, I don't think it really pays to snitch. That's why they put so much money into those billboards and all those things. It's more of a hierarchy situation. It's not to get you to. It's not like a Wild West. Like my look, Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, we're talking about the West. These are humble police officers, if you will, because anybody who just takes on the bad guy. This before a force was made or whatever. These are just cowboys. So cowboys are just humble police officers. People who just do it for the love of the game, don't like seeing bad shit happen, and then they go at it, if you will. That's why I love to see those things. You love to see those things in those movies when you see a big old wanted poster on there. You say, oh, somebody's gonna get their ass. Somebody's gonna get them. That was supposed to be like we all know that person is terrible. We put it up on the shops, on the stores. We all want that person gone, and we all agreed on that. Now, if we're making wanted posters for everybody, or making wanted posters without rewards, what is the outcome, and how do we get actual safety within a community? If those are the two means, tell the police, and then they'll do their job. If we can't do one of those two things, if one of those two things don't work, how do we get safety in the town? You're not supposed to make us feel unsafe for telling you, because we're closer to the street. Obviously, we're closer to the street.
Once again, I'm not an activist.
Regular.
Regular, no. You can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
Closer to the street, so we have to see what's going on. You're not here. You don't live here. You live in Poughkeepsie. You live in Connecticut. We live here, so we get to tell you what's going on. It's a gift. It should be a treasure. It should pay us. Not only pay us up front. We're doing your job for you. Pay us on fucking Friday, just like how you get paid, because we're technically doing your job. Snitch is not bad. It's good if it helps the community. But it's really bad if I get in trouble for telling the truth on what you're doing to our community. There's two different ways of snitching. You're snitching to help, or you're snitching to help them. And that's where I'm drawing the line at this episode, where I made my decision, where I don't really think it's worth it. They're not paying out, and they have too much of the money. If you know if Tyrone is killing somebody, just snitch on Tyrone. That's it. Just do one snitch. Don't do the whole community. That's not worth it. They don't have to know everything. Let them do the fucking work.
White people Black people pay.
Unless they start paying out them 20Ks and them 15Ks, they don't have to hear shit. That's how it's supposed to go. Just like the West. If we put out a bounty and we solve that bounty, you give us the money. Stop with the technicalities. Stop putting your fucking lifestyle in our work. That's being a cop. We're not cops. We're bounty hunters. This has been Live at 5, the only show that's at the 650. Believe in the community and believe in yourself. If we could find them faster than you, somebody's doing their job wrong.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5. Yes. 6 o'clock. We're going live at 6 o'clock.
Don't forget to love yourselves and we'll love you back. I've been your host, iNegros1. I'll see you on Wednesday. Maybe we'll do a woke goat on maybe on a Saturday. Who knows? We'll see. Sky's the limit. But thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere else on this wet, rainy day. I hope I got my point across. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying don't snitch, but I'm saying, like, if you're gonna snitch, don't do it for the money because it might not be there. If you're just gonna do it for the money and it may harm the community, think twice, please.
Ow! You good? You good?
They know we's Po. They want to turn us from day one. That's easy. They said they get thousands of people just trying to snitch with all this wrong information because niggas just want to check. Before you do that, just consider that they are looking to get us either way. You don't even have to help. You don't have to help. All right? I've been iNegros1. This has been Live at 5. The only show starts at 6:50.
We're going live at 5.
I got some more clips, but maybe we'll share them some other time because they're kind of like wacky stories about the Russian Nova Scotia government that did this whole fucking scheme, and they took like over like $1 million worth of like money that came in from people that are supposed to snitch. I can't. It's too long. I can't do it. It's too long. So maybe I'll share that with B, and then we get into that. But this has been Live at 5. The show starts at 6:55. Thank you for joining me. July baby season. Birthday baby.
We're going live at 5. We're going live at 5 ish. 6 o'clock.
I wish a nigga.
Like, subscribe and share.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
All right. I'll see you on Wednesday. Don't forget to love yourselves, and we'll love you right back. If it smells like fire, it's probably corruption. All right, my nigga. I'll see you. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget, love yourselves and love you back. Bye. Bye. Let's get that anime going. Oh, that's anime Morgan Freeman. Created by, come on.
I wish a nigga.
Like, subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share. It's free if you have the internet.
Help me find my draw.